The One That Got Away. It's not just a sad Katy Perry song. It's what you want to be and where you can get to after getting dumped. So in this video, I'm going to detail the 6 things that you can do right now after getting dumped to become the one that got away in the eyes of your ex. So let's talk about it. Strategy number 1, the instant acceptance. Many times when people get dumped, especially guys, they beg and they plead and they get desperate, or maybe they get angry, or maybe they try and logically talk sense to their girl to try and talk them back into liking them and reconciling. And none of that ever works. It always makes you look completely pathetic. So you want to accept this graciously. Accept it with dignity. Say something like, "It's not what I want, but I understand it's what you want. And of course, I'm going to respect that. Thank you so much for everything that we've shared together. I'm going to treasure our memories. If you ever change your mind, let me know." Then you turn around, you walk away, you mean it, and you never initiate contact ever again. And this works because it's so different than how most people accept being broken up with. As I mentioned earlier, most people don't accept it graciously, and you're going to stand out against 95% of everyone else because chances are they've broken up with people before or heard breakup stories, and you're going to stand out simply by accepting it with grace and dignity. Strategy number 2, the clean exit. As I mentioned, you're going to walk away and mean it and not initiate any contact whatsoever. You're going to go completely no contact here. That means, of course, no calling or texting, but it also means not stalking them on social media. It absolutely means not looking at their Facebook or Instagram stories because your name will show up on a list of people who have viewed those. You don't necessarily need to block them on social unless it helps you resist the urge to stalk them. You want to completely remove yourself from their radar. It's as if you no longer are aware of their existence. That's what you want them to feel. You want them to feel the loss of this because it will trigger their fear of loss, and they're going to wonder about you. Well, why isn't he reaching out? Has he moved on? Has he found somebody new? And anytime someone is wondering about you, their attraction for you is going up. Strategy number 3, the silent glow up. And I know sometimes on this channel or my TikTok channel, I talk about a glow up in a more public way, publicizing it on social media to get the attention of your ex. But for this strategy, we're going to keep it kind of under wraps. It will, of course, get back to them from mutual family or friends, but you're not going to do anything overt to try and get their attention. Instead, you're focused solely on yourself, focused exclusively on self-improvement. If you gained a few pounds over the last few years, you're going to get back in the gym and get in the best shape of your life. You're going to take a class or a course or things that you've always wanted to do, maybe a certification for work that can boost your career potential. You're doing all these things to eventually get to a place where you've got this amazing life that they are no longer part of. Strategy number 4, the genuine happiness strategy. I want you doing all of these things for you, not just for them, not to manipulate your ex, not to guilt them into coming back to you or making them jealous or anything like that. I want you to live an amazing life for you and for no one else. So create this amazing, fulfilling life. Show them that you're thriving, but you're not going to tell them that you're thriving. They're just going to hear about it naturally through the grapevine. Build new experiences and memories and live your life authentically with joy. And that is naturally going to be magnetic to others, including your ex. Strategy number 5, the high value mindset. You are a high value person. You have places to go and people to see and things to do. You're not going to waste your time revenge dating or dwelling on your ex or just moping around, sitting desperately wanting them back. You've got better things to do with your time. You are a high value person. You're focused on personal goals and achievements, and you're not going to waste time doing anything that detracts from that. And this naturally elevates your worth in everyone's eyes, including your ex's. And strategy number 6, the future forward. As I mentioned, you're building this dream life for yourself. You're accomplishing goals that maybe they didn't think you could accomplish. And you're building this life that maybe they didn't think was possible. And you're doing it. You're out there living life to the fullest, and they're not part of it. And this is going to make them question their choice. Did they make the right decision? Why are you thriving without them? Were they holding you back? It's naturally naturally going to get them questioning all of those things. And as I mentioned earlier, anytime someone is wondering about you, their attraction for you is going up, 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 up. Ultimately, as they say, living well is the best revenge. And you don't want revenge against your ex. You don't have time for that. But you are building this amazing life and you're doing it without them. And it's naturally going to make them want to be part of it. And if anything is ever going to attract your ex back, it's going to be you becoming the very best version of you that you can be and not sitting around pathetically waiting to see if you hear from them. And by the time you get through with this transformation, you may not even want them back. You may have found somebody even better, even younger, even hotter. It's entirely possible. It's all up to you and the choices that you make and the choices that you will make in the future. Remember, I do offer one-on-one coaching that can be via a live phone call or Zoom session, or you can simply email me your problem and I'll record a custom video just like this one and send it back to you within a couple of days. Either way, the link is down in my description or on this card right up here. Let me know your story in the comments where you're at on this journey, but for now, I'll see you in the next video.